Hello everyone, Amod here from the Target Common YouTube channel, and in this video tutorial I am going to explain index-based XPath. So index is frequently used term in programming languages. For example, here I have a string and it has total 7 characters, or I can say the length of library is 7, but every character in this string has its own index. For example, the first letter L has the index 0 and the next character I has the index of 1 and so on. So if the length of a string is 7, then the index will be from 0 to 6. Similar concept we have in list or array. So using the index we can get the specific element from the list, array or string. For example, if you want to get the third element from the array, then we can use the index as 2 and we can fetch the element from the array or list. Similar concept we have in XPath as well. So it is obviously possible locator may find more than one web elements. Let me open this HTML page in a browser. If I inspect this Harry Potter, which is the first div here and it has a class book. Let me write the simple XPath using this class attribute. So two slashes div, attribute name is class and the value is book. Here you can see it is identifying total 3 web elements, first, second and third. And if you want to get the second book, obviously we can write further functions or condition to find the second book uniquely, but we have multiple ways. We can use find elements method for this XPath and it will return you a list of web elements. And now we can use the index with the get method and get the any specific book details. That is the one way. But instead of using the indexes in programming, we can use the index concept in XPath only. But here it is little different. If you want to get the second book, then I need to use the index in the square bracket. But here index will start from 1. So if I want to get the second book, I need to use the index 2. Then you can see it is highlighting the second book. If I want the first one, then I need to use 1. So why index is not starting from 0 in XPath? Actually, we don't have indexing concept in XPath. We have position and position starts from 1, not from 0. That's why we have a function position itself. That means if I want to get the first element, then use position function equal to 1. You can see it is highlighting. Similarly, if you want to get the third element, you can use position equal to 3. It is highlighting the third one. So we have the position concept in XPath, not the index. But people are generally using it as index. But if you compare the basic concept of index here, you will be confused. So I will suggest you to remember it as position and position starts from 1. Suppose you want to get the last web element from the list. So for that you need to know how many elements you have found. So here we have total 3. So we can use 3 here. But in some cases you might not know, or there might be some dynamic number of elements. So instead of using any specific number, we can use another function called last, and it is highlighting the last one. If you want second last, you can do last minus 1. So it is highlighting the second wave element. In one XPath, we can have multiple positions. For example, for the second wave element, if we expand it, here we have total 2 p wave elements. And if I write slash p, it is highlighting total 2. But I want first one or second one, I can use index again here. So one position I am using here, another position I am using here. So it is obviously possible. There is another way to use position. For example, as of now it is identifying total 3 web elements and I want to use the second one. So you can use parenthesis to put the entire XPath and then use the square bracket and use 2 or whatever position you want. So this is the another way of using position. So I have shown you that we can directly use the number like 1, 2 or 3, or we can use position function equal to 1 or 2. But we have major advantages of using position function. Let me show you. So suppose we found many web elements and I want all the web elements whose positions are greater than 5. Then I can use the greater than operator with position function. So use position and here I can use greater than since I don't have many wave elements, so I'm going to use 1. So it is identifying now 2 and 3. So total 2 wave elements it is returning, because for the second and third one we have the position as 2 and 3, which is greater than 1. Similarly, I can use less than, maybe less than 2, so it will return you the first wave element, because the first position is 1, which is less than 2. Even we can use logical operators, means I want between 2 to 3. So I can use position greater than 1 and position less than 4. So it is identifying first and second. Similarly, we can use OR as well. That means I want fourth one or 10th one. So here I can use OR. Or maybe instead of greater than I can use equal to, and here also I can use equal to. Since we don't have any wave element with the position 4, so it is not returning that. So it is returning only 1 of 1. Let me change position equal to 3. So this time it is going to return you total 2 wave elements. If you have any doubt, please comment on this video. If you really like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe and share with others. Thank you everyone.